Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another exciting episode of All About You. In today's segment, we have Ryan Severin, one of the champs in the game, and he did it. He went very dominant with the Son Goku leader.
Bonds of friendship.
Oh yeah. So talk about your event this past weekend, Team Wars, and then just talk about some of your matches and go through the deck profile.
So Team Wars, we ended up with X1. We lost round 2 to the first seed, Greek Gods. We ended up actually losing because of the seeding in time. So that was, I drew my opponent, Chad, who's a good friend. We ended up winning out after that. He was playing Green Broly. He was like probably my hardest matchup. And then we ended up playing them again in top 8. But I punted super hard versus him in game 2. Like I had game, just punted. And I was like, fuck, like I just costed. And Anthony and Jordan both clutched up. They won their game 2s because they both lost game 1. And then they won their game 2s. And in time, it went down to life count. And they both won their games due to life count. And we ended up winning the top 4. We ended up playing Jovad, Cruz, Ben Lodiz, and Michael Friend.
Former Naruto players.
Yeah, I don't remember their team name, but yeah. Michael Friend was the third player on their team. I ended up playing Ben Lodiz, who I played at NAP, so that was good to have a rematch versus him. He was playing a super spicy Dende deck that played Cooler and Tournament of Power Frieza. So by turning like 3 or 4 energy, he's just bringing out both of them and you're sitting there like, I lost. So like that was super spicy. That was super cool to play against. And then in the finals, I played a mirror match versus Tyler Allison. Shout out to him. I played him twice in Montreal and I beat him both times. I felt bad. I beat him in Swiss. This is only lost in Swiss, and then we played again in Top Cut and I knocked him out. So he got his revenge. You know, it's bittersweet. I just came off of 2nd place. Get another 2nd place. I want the win, but it's whatever. You know, it's still a great tournament. I had a ton of fun. We barely made 8th seed. We made it by like a 1,000% over the Hill brothers. So that was just like, I don't know, a great feeling overall. But getting into the deck, it was amazing. Shout out to Isaiah Herring, because this was pretty much his deck. He played yellow, but I kind of switched it up because I didn't have all the cards. I didn't have the championship pack yellow Goku, ironically. And so I just went with red because it was pretty much the same thing, except I didn't play the extra card. So
okay.
Roshi super combo. I like this one over the Trunks. Yep. You can get down to 4, you play Self-Awakeners, you also awaken at 6. There's a few times where I was awakened and this just wasn't live because I'm sitting at 6 or 5, but for the most part this is just super good all day. 5 4-star balls, this is just the count you play. It gives 5 names plus your searchers, so you play basically 11 names because you need to see this in your opening hand.
Yes.
If you don't see this opening in your hand, like the game is so much slower. Even if you don't see Goku, if you see this, it's like okay.
Yep.
The engine of the deck, this card is insane. If you see this in your opening hand, you're at so much of an advantage because of not seeing it. It nets a card every turn off the ball, and it just every turn where it's just not terrible to tap out. Putting a 30k body in play is just insane because if they don't remove it, you're just putting so much pressure on with 30ks, and they have to out combo every time, and you're just pressuring them with life. The card was insane. 4 Bonds of Friendship in 8.
He's so good.
This card was doing some degenerate plays. You can just have like this on board with 2 of these. And like, I was just like, if you play anything in swing, I'm just popping like 2 guys on your board.
Yep.
Like, it was just insane. Or I would keep this in my hand, or these in my hand, and then someone would do something and I would just play all 3 of them for 3, swing, combo this, and pop their board. It was so good. This was one of the biggest things in the mirror match. Doing this on offensive plays to like get value like my Goku for 2 of their things.
Oh my god.
Especially like you would pop your Goku for their 2 8ers so they couldn't do it back to you and stuff like that. And then you can power burst to pick up your Goku and get it back and just continue popping stuff. 4 Trunks. This basically is the yellow Krillin. It's a 15k or 5k swing, take a life, get crit. You can put Champa on this just when your opponent's tapped out, or just when they're not flipped, put a ton of pressure on them and double strike crit them.
Yep.
2 Mai. This is essentially the Dende that he played. Just searches for a Dragon Ball. So if you don't draw Goku or the Dragon Ball, this is the 10th and 11th copy. It was pretty mediocre. Obviously, you only want to see it turn 1 if you don't have a Dragon Ball. Other than that, it's just completely dead. So I mean, it wasn't great. I would definitely consider cutting it, but it was red energy that I needed a decent amount of time too. So I would definitely probably keep a red card in there if I did cut that. 2 Training Buddy Krillin. This card was incredible. I definitely would play 3 of this card and probably side deck 1. This card's super good in the mirror because it kills their Goku, it kills their Android 8, and stuff like that, while also getting 2 bodies on the board, so you can apply pressure and just get card advantage. I also play 2 Dimensional Support Trunks. This is similar to him, except he grabs from drop, he searches from deck, and he gives the guy crit. This just added more pressure in certain situations. This card honestly was pretty mediocre throughout the weekend, but it did win me a few games, and it allowed me to go wide and add more crit bodies, which in certain plays it was good. I'm not like 100% sold on the card, but I liked it. For Piccolo, I like Piccolo more than Yamcha.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it like that. For Super Zarbon, this card looks fucking sick. And to this fat old dick grandpa. So total of 10 vanillas, the 6 3-drop 30Ks and the 4 2-drops. I might go 5 and 5 in the future if I continue to play this and played a 3rd Krillin, just to have more targets for those. But the 6 of these still works because if you draw them, you still want to be able to search them with Goku without having to combo them and pick them up from drop. And also on your flip side, they become super combos, so like having a good amount of them isn't bad.
Yes.
3 Hidden Power E Supreme Kai. This is how you close a lot of games.
Oh yeah.
Especially like stuff with Trunks where you just crit them and stuff, so they just lose that life without getting any card advantage. But you don't have too many inherent double strikers. Actually, I don't think you have any inherent double strikers in the deck. So this is really just how you're closing game, other than just out advantaging them. It's also on color in this version of the deck when you do need to charge it. This is the Spice card. I didn't actually get to play this in the team event because Anthony was playing it.
I know.
So like 10 minutes before the tournament, we realized that Anthony was playing it and I was playing it. So I audibled and switched to Foreseeing Hit for the tournament. So for the tournament, this was Foreseeing Hit and not Fearless Pan.
Yeah. Ryan took one for the team.
Yeah, so Hit actually won me a few games, honestly. Pan would have been better because if you have a body, like 2 of these guys on board, or like there was games where I had like 2 of these guys and like this on board, because they just can't get stuff off the board, and you play this, like it's just over. 25K, 35K, 35K double strikers, like they just have no cards.
It becomes way too sick.
Yeah, like this card just put on so much pressure. In testing at least, not in the tournament, but Hit won me a lot of games by allowing me to take away their next play and just keep pressuring the board with my big bodies. 1 Demigra, I didn't play this in the tournament either because Jordan played Dende, so it was as a staple.
It was just better for Dende.
Yeah, like you need it in Dende. I figured when you see it, it's obviously super good, but I don't need it, so that's fine. I played Commander Red. He was absolute trash. Don't play that card. I played it one time. Other than that, he was trash. It got sided out literally every single game, so don't play Commander Red. I wanted to test it. It wasn't good. Play Demigra.
Yep.
For negates, we went with 6.
I like that split.
I just went with Isaiah split. Originally in my head, I went 4 and 2. But there's a lot of times where picking up the super combo is better to pick up. Like this is super good when you're picking up Goku and Aider, but those are the only 2 things you're picking up. Where this is picking up, it's more often that you're gonna have vanillas in your drop or warp than the Goku and the Aider.
Yep.
This did have sparking. In the future, I might go 4 and 3. I did side deck. My side deck is pretty bad considering it was for Team Wars and we all just split a side deck.
Yeah.
But I did side deck.
It's not gonna be your standard type of side warp.
So that was the main deck. It's pretty much Isaiah's deck, like I said, just red instead of yellow. And the only real difference is instead of playing the extra card, I played Fearless Pan. And I believe there's another card that he played a 3 of and I played a 4 of or something.
Yeah, so just different ratios, guys.
And for the side deck, it's pretty basic like I said because we had to share cards. Power Burst, just in case I want to put that in. 2 Massane, and went with Dimensional Banisher Fu. So I just wanted some form of warp, and this was also incredible in the mirror match. In the finals, it actually put me back in the game because I warped like 4 things with it on the board. But he went first and he had Crisis Crusher in his side for the mirror, which is incredible. It's like the best card in the mirror.
Yeah.
And then he also just opened Goku and stuff, and I didn't open Goku, so it was, a swingy game. I went 4 horrors. If I had horror, there's no point not to decide 4. It fit with my deck the best. It was black. I pretty much only got to side this in top 4 effectively. I sided in versus Green Broly, but I fear a Bloodlust a lot of the time. I didn't even play it. There's a few times where I just played it because, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, I'm going to spam them on you. 2-dimensional Warrior Son Goku. I just wanted some form of warp in the deck. This was pretty trash. I don't ever want to tap 4 for it, so I never sided it in. Tau, no one on our team was going to side it, so I figured someone had to.
Yeah. It's better to have it there somewhere.
And for Cronulla, if I wanted Cronulla, I really wanted to see Cronulla.
Yeah.
Really, the side deck was pretty terrible.
I love it.
think I side decked Haru and Masayan and Power Burst. These cards absolutely didn't side deck, didn't play yellow, didn't play hand control, this card's trash, and pretty much it.
So there you have it, guys. Don't run the trash stuff, run the good stuff.
Yeah, like, this stuff's just not efficient in the deck. Like, your deck's just a low curve deck that's like trying to be mana efficient, and 4 energy for this is just not good. Like, Hit was already really heavy at 4, but like there's times where he just clutched out games because he's broken.
Yeah.
But like, this is just not worth it at 4. Like, doing this versus like, unless you're playing it on like actually like a baby ape or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're really.
It would have to be something random if the game even lasts that long.
Yeah, or like the secret rare Broly. If you survive the first turn somehow, you can banish it or something.
Exactly.
But realistically, you're better off trying to kill them that turn because they're at 1 or at 2.
Exactly. Well, Ryan, thank you for teaming up with me again. It was great. God Squad reunited.
Yeah.
And, you know, we took second place, like Ryan said. Not too bad. It was great to make it at the top 8. We were a little worried because we were literally the 8th seat, but they clutched it up for us.
Yeah. We were there only lost in Swiss?
Yes,
yeah, we were
only lost.
We finished first in Swiss, so it was like crazy. And we played them in top cut, and that was like an insane lineup of what happened at the end. So, you guys didn't catch it on stream, you gotta go back and watch it. It was insane.
Yeah. Fun stuff. But again, thank you for being on the channel. And guys, as always,
all about you.